So, after reading chapter two and learning about social inclusion, I realized that social inclusion is very important to individuals and how they need a sense of um, engagement with the community in order to feel kind of, accepted and in with society and the community, and also kind of how people with mental illnesses have a harder time being included in society. Um, and, for example, with employment, people with mental illnesses have a harder time finding and keeping the job. Um, they can't always be committed to working every day or working all day. There might be times where they have to, leave for the day, or, can't come into work because of a variety of reasons. But also, it talked about how unemployment can also lead to mental illnesses such as anxiety and depression. Um, you don't have a job, you kind of feel like you're not adding, you're not having an income, and you're kind of on the outside of everyone else in the community because the majority of people have jobs. Um, and so also poverty is a big reason why people who are in poverty feel like they're not um, included in society, and um, they get their money from the government, and or they have a job but it's not enough, and so they don't really feel like they're included, and that could also lead to mental illnesses. And a lot of times people with mental illnesses are in poverty because, back to the employment, they can't keep a job or find a job that works around their needs. As far as physical health, if an individual has a disability that prevents them from um, being able to drive a car or go on walks or vacation, or typical things that people do in community, that can lead to feeling socially not accepted. And once again, that could lead to mental illnesses such as anxiety and depression. And then also inequality too. A lot of times minorities feel like they're not socially included because they don't look like everyone else or speak the same language as the majority of the other people in their community. And that could lead to feeling separated from your community. And a sense of belongingness is something that everyone needs. And if you feel like you're different, or you're not included in society, then um, you don't get that sense of belonging. And it's something that everyone needs, some sort of belongingness. So I think that's the main reason why social inclusion is important. Um, and also just kind of feeling like you're giving something to the community or to society. And if you don't have a job, or you can't do certain things like drive a car, or you don't have a house, um, or your mental health is getting in the way, then a lot of times you don't individual won't feel like they're giving anything to the community and to society. And that's where the um, social inclusion can kind of go away from some people. Is when they feel like they're not giving back to their community. And so that's why I think those things can kind of take away from your social inclusion, and you feel like you're not part of it. And so having that, I think that's why having your physical health, mental health, housing, not being in poverty, having a job, things like that is what makes you feel socially included.